So, it's time for a brand new Football Manager save. Last year, I tried to develop a brand new challenge, the Firefighter's Ladder. The challenge itself did not go well, but what did was experiencing some new leagues, and will continue in that vein. For this year's long-term save is something of a rite of passage for many a Football Manager player. Something that unites the world is football. So now I intend to go around it. Play the weird intro thing I made. Around the world in football! Hello, it's me down here. It's Poopy Twitchy Luke. Yeah, it's a journeyman save. Around the world in football. Here are the leagues. I'm not introducing them one by one because it's every single league in the game loaded in. Men's, women's, they're all in. They're all playable. The player count has been increased by putting on some custom options. Large database with all of these as well. Nearly 240,000 players. My goodness. So I'm going to load this now. And we'll meet back just a second to look at the manager. Here we are. It's loaded, everything. These Premier League clubs. One thing I will note is to increase immersion and give me an excuse for not playing in Football Manager last week on Friday. I have done some bits and bobs. So now if you go all the way to España, see, it's called La Liga. All the clubs have their real names. They have badges. Even in Brazil, teams have their badges, their real names. Shout out to DG and Work the Space for real names fixes and badges and face packs as well. I've got face packs. I should be able to your squad and look, there's all the faces you can see. So yeah, I followed all their guides. Let's see, find many guides out there. Those are the two that I used. Anyway, unemployed. Too close to home, that. And I have already got myself here. This is me. Don't know why they don't. It was as close to me as I can get. I can't show you, I don't think. But yeah, it's me. It's my real age. And I've put everything. No badges. No traits. Nothing. Apart from one, which is Acclaimed Achiever, which is the one that gives you a bit more adaptability. I do need a little bit of something. So I've just given myself adaptability so I can go around the world and adapt. Waha, adapting. This is the screen. Luke Coates set to embark on managerial journey. Again, it's as close to me as I could get. Here we are. Number one, hashtag 1 years old, 11/1900. There it goes. So this is round the world in football. You can see there I did do a little test save. That was before I did all the real name fixes and everything. Some of those, one of those cannot be, is not save game compatible, so you can't do it and have it on. That only one, as far as I remember, is the national team fix for Germany and Japan and somebody else. But I'll show you now. If you go to the German men's national team, it actually has the real players in. A lot of injuries, but they've chosen them and they're in there. So, here we are. There's 89 jobs available. The next thing to do is to apply for every single one. My goodness, is there a way? Can I do this quickly? Can I go, okay, so the top ones, can I go to the bottom of the list? Oh, this is every job in the game. So if you go here, the end of available, can I shift click down to King? No, I'm going to have to do it individually, aren't I? Right, that's the next step. I'm going to apply for every single job that's available right now. Well, maybe not every single one. Here's something. Obviously, we're not going to get the Real Oviedo job off the bat. We did. Crazy. But I'm going to try and avoid English teams until later in the challenge, if possible. If we do have to take a stint in League 2 earlier in the save, then, I mean, so be it. But we'll try our best to avoid English teams so we can get a flavour of football around the world, as the title suggests. The goals for this save: experience football around the world, really, is the main goal. I suppose there does need to be an end point, and I think that end point should be a few Champions League, a Copa Libertadores, or if, when the World Cup update comes available, if it is save game compatible, meaning you don't have to start a new save for it, maybe at that point, trying to get an international job. But we'll see what it brings down the line. The idea is to get to the very top and win everything. I think that's about as big as you can get. Probably European Champions League. It's, other than the Club World Cup, it's the biggest club competition in the world. And the Club World Cup isn't even that big. So, don't know why I mentioned it. Right, I want to start applying. And then I'll continue a bit. All right. Here we are. Applied for nearly every job. There's a few I didn't apply for. But we've got some interviews. We've got interviews in the second division in Turkey, Malaysia League, the second league in Malaysia. And there's more than one. India, the Hero Super League, Latvia, the Cymru Premier, which is Wales's, the Welshmen's highest division. Barry Town United in the Adran Premier, and Pontypridd United in the same league. That is the highest women's division in the Welsh leagues. Belarus and South Africa. So, I'm going to go through all of these interviews and see what we can find. But don't sit around waiting for me anymore, because I'm going to hand back now to Live Luke, who's going to be hopefully sitting there with a few job offers ready to go to decide live on stream the first club of around the world in football. I nearly forgot the name of the series. I've only been making the title stuff for like a day or two. I'm only playing the save. Alright, Live Luke, hopefully you can do better than this. Back to you! He's throwing it back, by the way. Should I do it? That was throwing it back in a different... Stop! Live Luke, take over, please. Hello, are you watching this on the YouTube on the day that it's come out? Well, don't forget to pop over to Twitch, because that's where it's all happening right now, live. Of course, the VODs stay up there for 7 days afterwards. If you're not interested in watching the full live streams, though, subscribe and like here, where I'll post edited down versions of the whole streams, so you can keep up with the journey. Hope to see you in one of these two places. Thanks for watching. Mwah.